Elimination Chamber 2017 predictions coming up. Now, this is kind of a weird pay-per-view because it's 2 weeks off of the Royal Rumble. Trying to go through the matches one by one. I don't know all of them. I mean, because I try to watch SmackDown, but I mean, if you don't know, well, it's live. You don't, because I'm new to YouTube. I'm a youth sports coach in this basketball season right now. So it's like games every day, practice here, game here. You know, sometimes my weeknights are busy to where I can't catch SmackDown or Raw or something. And then like on the WWE Network, seems like they don't upload this week's episode of Raw or SmackDown till like later on. And I be doing so much stuff, I'll be forgetting to go back and watch. But I see some highlights on YouTube and all that. I know it's 3 Divas matches. I think Ziggler and Cruz will have a match. As far as anything else, I really don't know. I'll just take it at that. I think Cruz and Ziggler will face each other, but I think Ziggler will get the win. He's been taking the L's on SmackDown, and then lashing out, beating the hell out of Cruz and Kalisto. So Ziggler's gonna get the win tonight. You know, maybe in a dirty heelish tactic way. You know, like a low blow when the referee's knocked out or something. You know, some type of heelish thing like that. Yeah, Ziggler gets the win. One of the three. Now I'm gonna go to all the Divas matches. First, we'll start with Nikki Bella and Natalya. I think Natalya gets the victory tonight. Hey, yo, Natalya is really embracing this heel role. She's really turning it on, man. I seen that highlight when she was talking about Cena, man. If she wasn't married and Cena would probably be like, oh shit, that was cold. I like that. That add a little flair to it. And a lot of people don't really like this feud because basically like Nikki's last feud with Carmella. You know, both of them bringing up John Cena. You know, who she's dating in real life. You know, yeah. You know, it's how she gets everything because of him and her great looks. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure they've worked hard for. Well, I'm actually talking about her and Brie. I know they worked hard for what they've gotten. You know, I mean, but I mean, a lot of their success does come at their looks because of their looks. You know, because hey, they're the Bellators, two of the most beautiful women in the world. Dan Bryan and John Cena, some lucky ass bastards. But anyway, I got Natalya with the win tonight. They might have one more match at WrestleMania, which I think Nikki Bella will win, because rumors of her retiring at WrestleMania because of recurring issues with her neck. You know, sad to see, you know, Nikki retire if she does, and you know, especially after Brie retired last year. But you know, now Brie's pregnant with her and Daniel Bryan's baby. Happy for them, you know. But I think Natalya gets a win tonight. Match number 2, Becky Lynch and Mickie James. Shit, did you see Mickie James, boy, on that contract signing? Jeez Louise, boy, I was in love with her back then. I was in love with her back then, bruh. Now, shit, she was fire, boy. And it was like, It's like she almost looks better than what she did back then. Lord have mercy. Boy. Elimination. I'm trying to Elimination Chamber. You know, WrestleMania is a couple months away. You know that. I'm trying to think of how they could play this. I was thinking maybe they'd have Mickey win because it's her big return. You know, to pay-per-view. It's her pay-per-view debut with pay-per-view return. I should say, you know, that'd be huge for her, you know, to kind of get her back on the map. You know, as far as a competitor, of course, you know, she came back in NXT Takeover Toronto to take on Asuka for the NXT Women's Championship. You know, Asuka winning. You know, a lot was being said about how she tapped out so quick, but hey, you know, I'm trying to think, man. You know what? No, I'm gonna stick with my gut. I think they'll have Mickie James come back and get a win over Becky Lynch. Then they'll probably have another match at WrestleMania, which Becky Lynch will win. You know, I think they're really trying to bring back Mickie James and, you know, make her a name again. Now I could be wrong. Becky Lynch might get the win, but I think WWE gonna try and they're gonna try and build Mickie back up. You know, I mean, as far as her return, she might not last long. You know, kind of like the Goldberg Lesnar situation. It's probably gonna let the you know, the older person get the shine. You know, and then in WrestleMania, you know, Lynch will get the victory and all that. And if they have another match, so I think Mickie James will get the win. Now, the match that should have been happening a long time ago. SmackDown Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss defends against Naomi. Anybody that knows me, that knows that I watch wrestling, there's not a lot of people, but you know I've been a fan of Naomi. Now, obviously, I really didn't think none of her because there's always the Funkadactyls and all that. You know, never really wrestled. When the first time I seen Naomi in the ring, she's the most athletic woman in the WWE. Like, yo, she's got her moveset, you know, high flying ability. Like, yo, this girl can wrestle. Now, as far as her mic skills, you know, she still needs work, you know, as far as that. But I mean, I just think that she never had it to. Well, she's only had one chance. She's only had one chance at the title. And obviously, a lot's being said about, you know, she hasn't got those reasons because she's black and all that. I hope that's not the case. Come on, man. Come on, Mr. McMahon. I hope that's not the case, man. Come on. I mean, that's stupid, you know. But like I said, this. I mean, her to get a push like this, it's been way too long overdue. And she's been saying on these past few SmackDown shows that she wants to go in to WrestleMania in her hometown of Orlando, Florida, as the champion. As the champion. Now, I personally don't like that idea. I actually want Alexa Bliss to retain tonight. Again, in some type of heelish way. I guess Mickie James will come out to help Alexa win. You know, I want Alexa to retain. Then I want Naomi to have her moment at WrestleMania. I'd much rather win the title in my hometown, because then you'd be like have a Sasha Banks Charlotte situation. Sasha losing in Boston and then Charlotte losing in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, I wouldn't want that. I want to win in my hometown. I want to walk out of my city as the champion. You know, and I think that's what they're really going to do. I think they're going to have Alexa retain tonight. And they're going to have Naomi winning WrestleMania. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm trying to get over this sickness. But yeah, I think. I mean, I'm really glad that Naomi's getting the push that she deserves. You know, I really am. It's been way too long overdue. You know, and hopefully it works out at WrestleMania where she has her moment in winning the SmackDown Women's Championship. And I hope she has a good reign. You know, at least if she wins at WrestleMania, hopefully she doesn't drop the title until Money in the Bank or SummerSlam or something like that. Hopefully they give her a good run with the title. You know, I don't think Alexa Bliss has been a good champion. You know, it's just been her and Becky Lynch. You know, SmackDown does have the better women's division from top to bottom. I mean, Raw has the names, Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte. But you know, SmackDown, I think SmackDown really has the competitors, the real good female wrestlers. I mean, I think it's so stacked on SmackDown side of as far as women. I was about to say divas. As far as women, I think they're gonna have. I think Raw needs to have Asuka come over when after she eventually drops the title to Ember Moon. I mean, Asuka's been there a year, so I mean, there's really no point. There's really no other point for her. I guess she'll. I think she'll drop title WrestleMania weekend, NXT Takeover to Ember Moon, and of course they'll have a rematch. But then I think I see her making her debut like around. Trying to think, got Extreme Rules. Then they got Payback. I think around Money in the Bank. I think that's when Asuka will make her debut. Maybe shorter. You know, I think that's around the same time Nakamura will come up as well from NXT. You already seen Joe is up down with the main roster, signing with Raw last week. You know, I got completely off topic, but yeah, SmackDown does have the better women's division, in my opinion, at the moment. So yeah, Alexa retains tonight. Naomi wins at WrestleMania. All right, on to the match of the night, the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title. Cena, the champion, defending against Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin, AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt. Who's the other one? The Miz. I'm sorry, The Miz. Oh man, everybody sleep on The Miz. I'm sorry, Miz. That bad. But yeah, rumors are surfacing that Wyatt will get the championship. And again, that putting a world championship, I mean any championship, on Bray Wyatt has been way overdue. I mean, I would have thought that Wyatt would be like a 3-time Intercontinental or U.S. champion by now. That's not even the case. I mean, over his career, Wyatt has put on all these great matches with Daniel Bryan, Cena, you know, put on a good match with The Undertaker last year at WrestleMania. You know, was it last year? I don't remember. You know, the Reigns, Ambrose. He's put on all these great matches with the top guys in the business right now, but he's never really got that shot. I think the last time and the only time Wyatt's got a shot at the title was like a fatal 4-way match or something of that nature. Just like I mean, just like Naomi. I mean, he's you know, it's been way too long overdue for him to have a title shot. You know, have a title shot anyway, being contention for its fourth title. And obviously, Wyatt winning would be the best scenario. I mean, the only scenario, because Randy Orton won the Royal Rumble and will challenge for the championship at WrestleMania. I guess it's only right that Wyatt wins, but you know, kind of hate that Cena's 16th title reign will only last a month. I mean, I'm wondering. I mean, they're doing it like this. Wondering, are they actually going to break? Because I think, I mean, a lot of people say they're tired of the same people, you know, main eventing all the time. You know, Roman Reigns, John Cena, whatever. You know, but you know, as great as the rivalry between John Cena and Randy Orton has been, there's always one thing that eluded that rivalry, and that was a WrestleMania main event. Now, like they said, but Wyatt's supposed to win the championship tonight. You know, I'm pretty sure, as always, Orton, or the Royal Rumble winner, is going to win the title at WrestleMania. You know, I'm not a big fan of having Cena's title reign be a month, but you know, if it means Wyatt winning, then I'm good with that. But I really don't like that Wyatt's title reign will be a month either. This is so long overdue. I'd have Wyatt hold the championship till SummerSlam. Like, seriously. That's how long overdue a Wyatt title reign has been. It's amazing. All these years that he's put into this business, and he's only been a tag team champion, and that didn't even last long. You know, obviously with Orton being in the storyline, Harper has turned face on Bray. You know, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'd love Bray Wyatt to have the whole world in his hands, at least for a month until Orton wins at that Mania. But I just don't like Wyatt only having it in a month. I don't like Cena only having it in a month. I mean, they say Wyatt's supposed to win the title, but WWE is notorious for changing it up last minute. You know, changing up the plan last minute. You know, maybe Cena retains. Hell, maybe Styles regains the title, and we get Cena and we get Styles and Orton, or we get I'll say, you really want to use Orton, you know, in a good way, you know, and still keep the mystique of the championship. I mean, you see, we keep the mystique of Cena and Styles, because they put on a match. They put on a good match every time. I really would love to see a triple threat match between Cena, Wyatt, and Orton for the WWE title. I really would love to see that, but I would love to see Wyatt go over. You know, just like WrestleMania 30 when Daniel Bryan won the championship. You know, it was supposed to be Batista defeating Orton. Then Bryan got into the mix, got the fans behind him, and WWE decided, you know, okay, this is his time. You know, let's give it to him. You know, something like that. You know, I mean, I can only hope. You know, I mean, but either way, Wyatt with the title would be a great look. I mean, finally, after all these years, you know, Wyatt will finally have the championship that he rightfully deserves. He can wrestle in the ring. One of the best mic skills in the game. You know, his characters has been on point throughout his whole career as Bray Wyatt. I mean, it's been awesome, man. That's the only thing he's missed. He's been missing is the title reign, and I'm really thankful that hopefully he'll finally get that opportunity, even if it is for a month or so. But yeah, those are my predictions, man. I got Ziggler, Natalya, Mickie James, Alexa Bliss, and Wyatt winning the Elimination Chamber. Tell me what you think, man. Only a few hours before it starts. Leave my social media down in the description. Yeah, just let me know what you think will happen. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Holler at me.